Boy, I can't seem to get you out of my head. But there's something about you that makes me smile. Yes. Don't change. I like the way you make me feel. Can we feel? Yes. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, everybody? What's going on to the people? What's going on, you guys? What is going on? Okay, your boy's in the building. We're here for another review of the Queens of R&B, SWV, and Xscape. This is season 1, episode 4. Okay, season 1, episode 4. Okay, we in the building, honey. We are in this damn building, baby. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in, first of all. Thank you guys for all of the love that you guys have been giving me. I really appreciate it, honey. I appreciate all of the love that you guys have been giving to me because this channel is halfway at 43K already, honey. Already. And it's all because of y'all, honey. It's all because of y'all. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it because we're going to have us some fun on this live, honey. We're going to have fun. We're going to read. We're going to call a thing as we always do. We're going to get it in. We're going to get it in tonight, okay? So thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, you know I always have to thank you guys. I'm on the high right now. My channel is just doing so well, and the people are so supportive of me and my platform. Thank you guys so much. Y'all like my shirt? Y'all know I love to wear crazy ass shirts like that. Shirts like that, I don't give a damn what it say. If it's crazy, I'm gonna put it on. I don't care what nobody got to say about it, honey. Okay. But anyway, we already got 200 people up in the chat in 4 minutes. Okay. Now, first of all, first things first. First of all, where's everybody watching from? Where everybody watching from? YouTube is tripping with the notifications. It still says upcoming for this video, man. Yeah, something going on with YouTube because it's saying 209 people are waiting, but it's really 209 people are watching. So I don't know. Let's see. I love your platform. You are awesome. Thank you. Okay, so let's look and see where y'all at. Brooklyn, Chicago, Gary, Indiana, Detroit. I was just in Detroit last week. North Carolina, Cleveland, Ohio, Jacksonville Beach, Florida, Virginia, Rochester, Louisville, Kentucky, NOLA, okay. All right. Dallas, the Bronx, St. Louis, Shreveport, DC, Ohio, Flint, Michigan. Yes, Detroit, Florida, Brooklyn, Houston. Yes, honey. Yes, I'm here for it. Memphis, Tennessee. Okay. New Haven, Connecticut, Alabama. Yes, honey. North Carolina building. Hey, Janika girl. How you been? What you been up to? Okay. Georgia. Los Angeles, Harlem. Oh, we all over the place. Yes, the Scotty gang is everywhere. So we're not even gonna wait till the 10-minute mark. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. But before we get into it, go ahead and light this chat up. We're gonna start this at the 7-minute mark instead of the 10-minute because we don't wanna make y'all wait too long. So go ahead and light this chat up. Everybody that's in this building know that when y'all light this chat up with nothing but fire in the chat, y'all know that it makes me it gets me going. So like this chat up with nothing but fire. All my moderators, make sure everybody lighting this chat up, and we're gonna start it at the 7-minute mark. So let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all. Go ahead and like this chat up. Yes, I'm so excited. Oh my God, y'all! I gotta understand. Like, I love this. I love this show. First of all, I love it. I love this show. I love reviewing this show. I love talking about this show. It's everything. Because I'm a sucker for 90s nostalgia, and I'm also a sucker for just SWV and Xscape anyway. So yes, I love it. I love it, honey. Most definitely. Okay, so now we at 7 minutes. So let me take this overlay off and let me look at these comments, honey. Yes, y'all made it hot up in here. Like Nicole Ray. This time I'm gonna make it hot. Let me put this on do not disturb, so I don't want nobody to be disturbing me. Okay. And as you guys come into the building, make sure you guys are liking the video. And if you are not subscribed, make sure you're subscribing to the channel, because there's more to this than more fun content, more real talk than this right here. We have a whole lot. Okay. So, Louisville, child, listen. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna start it off with Coco and Taj, Cheryl and Tamara, honey. We're gonna start it off with them. They're working out and they start talking about, Taj starts talking about the growth between her and Coco. Now, as you guys already know, if you guys watched SWV Reunited way back in the day, that show came on the We Network. I was actually reviewing that show. It was revealed that Coco and Taj have always had this relationship where they always butt heads for whatever reason. You know, it was a situation of trust and things of the nature between them. But now their relationship is bigger and better than it was way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's great to see Coco and Taj in a better place, and it's so great to see them getting along and not having no egos in a way. And it just shows that SWV, basically Taj, Coco, and Lily, they have all matured and they're in a better space, and they have thrown all the egos out of the door. Something that Xscape would, you know, should be learning from. Okay, they should be learning from the shit, but that's another story. But you know, they just letting us all know that they are grown women. Like, it's not about, you know, egos. It's not about, you know, trying to be better than the next person. It's all about being, you know, all about the sisterhood of it all. That's really what it's about. So yeah, so they were saying that basically, in so many words, they both agreed that they should not be doing anything unless they co-headline. And that's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I still feel the same. My sentiments are still the same as it was on the last review when I was in Detroit doing this review last week. My sentiments are the same. However, I do feel like they should co-headline. It should not be no, I'm headlining, you opening. It should not be that. You know, they should definitely co-headline this show. It's good for the culture. We don't see girl groups doing shit like that. Like I said, hell, if you really want to be honest, hell, SWV and Xscape and TLC would be the show for me. Okay, that would be the show for me. Okay, I want to see them three in the concert, because those three are my favorite girl groups. TLC, SWV, and Xscape, bitch. I'll be all up in that concert. Okay, do you hear what I'm saying? I will be all up in that concert. Like, period. So that's just that on that. Like, I'll be down with that. That would be a hot concert. Like, could you see them doing a concert? Like, could you see them? Xscape set, SWV set, then you got TLC opening up with I Ain't Too Proud to Beg. Oh, you know I love me some TLC. Thinking short of what you got, better get it while it's hot. Ain't no better love than your own. Unmistaken urge to be sexing with society. How could you be happy alone? Hey, when I need to feel love, why wait for so long? Cause I ain't too proud to beg for something that I call my own. And I want to be touched and feeling so much, because everybody needs some good loving. Yo, if I need it in the morning or the middle of the night, I ain't too proud to beg. No, if the love is strong, then he got it going on, and I ain't too proud to beg. No, 2 inches or y'all rock harder if it's sagging. Yes, honey. Yes, I love me some Ain't Too Proud to Beg, baby. Like, TLC is my whole toddlerhood, honey. Because my mama could get on here and tell y'all I was 3 or 4 years old singing Baby, Baby, Baby. Okay? Like, period. TLC has always been my thug thizzle. Always been. So it just goes back to what we just said. Should definitely be a co-headlining situation. Definitely be a co-headline situation. And you know, Taj brought up the fact that TLC nor En Vogue has never treated them the way that Xscape them treated them. And Coco said they should learn something from En Vogue. They should learn something from En Vogue. And I'm like, they should now, because En Vogue, you know, En Vogue wasn't nothing to play with. You know, what was it? Ooh, my first mistake was I wanted too much time. I had to have him morning, noon, and night. If I would have known then the things that I know now, I might not have lost the time I complain about. Don't waste your time. Listen, I know some of y'all don't like singing. I know y'all don't like us to sing in reviews and stuff, but baby, I love music. Like, I love music, and this type of show makes me want to sing. Like, when it's all about music, I have to sing, like, period. And I know I'm not nobody vocalist. So I don't need nobody telling me I can't sing, because I know I can't, but I still love to sing, okay? Like, in my mind, I sing like Tevin Campbell, even though we know that's not true. But in my mind, I sing like Tevin Campbell, so it is what it is. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on to your love. Ooh. Yes, honey. Okay, so what else happened after that? They feel like they've been done wrong. And to be honest, like I said, although my sentiments are the same, I could definitely understand why SWV would feel, disrespected and all of that other stuff. So I definitely feel it. I understand where they're coming from, because I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I would feel some type of way too if these are people that I've been cool with for a long period of time, and then they come up and they tell me that I'm not worthy, or I'm not relevant enough to be on no tour with them and all this other stuff, or I'm not worthy enough to open up to headline no tour or anything like that. So, it is what it is. So that's just what I think. To be honest, that's all of that. So I understand where they're coming from. I mean, it doesn't take away from what I said before, but at the end of the day, I understand I understand how they feel. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I don't get it. I understand how they feel. Not y'all loving to hear me sing. Y'all love trying to tell me that I can hold a note, child. But let's continue on with the show. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Lily. Now she's trying to write an erotic book of stories, honey. Now that's what she's doing. She's trying to write a erotic book of stories, and it's called Sister Hot Nookie. I ain't gonna say the word because I want to be monetized, okay? But she want to write a book called Sister Hot Nookie, okay? And her and the manager are talking about it. She's written like 10 chapters of this book already and stuff like that. And the thing with Lily is, I think that with her getting into this, I just feel as though she's trying to get another set of income. What the fuck? She's trying to get another set of income because she remembers how it was back when she was with SWV, and when the group broke up, she didn't have anything. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't have anything because one all be all was this group. And like I said, it's okay to go after your dreams and make your dreams, be your number one thing. But at the same time, you also have to, do more things at the same time. You have to do more than just sing. You have to do more than just do albums, because the music industry ain't, they don't care. Like, they don't care. They're going to sit up and they're going to make you look crazy at the end of it all. They don't care. So therefore, you got to make sure that your grind is tight. Like, for me, people come to me all the time and they be like, you got a podcast that's doing well. Like, you got like 40,000 people subscribe to you. Like, why are you still working at Kroger or whatever? And I'm like, well, you got to think about it, especially when I interviewed Candy. When I interviewed Candy, people thought that I should have just quit my job and just did this full time. But you got to be smarter than that. I can tell you right now that this particular YouTube check that I'm going to get next month is going to be bigger than any YouTube check that I ever got. I can tell you that. But that doesn't make me want to quit my job. You know what I mean? So I see this as a second income. I do this just as much as I do my job at the store. I do this just as much. I work just as hard at this as I do at my store. So it's like, for me, YouTube does not provide insurance. My job does. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be nice to quit my job and do this full time, but then I'm thinking about bigger shit. Like, I'm thinking about the insurance. Like, I got medical insurance. I got dental insurance. I have vision insurance. You know what I mean? Like, I have that. I have benefits. My job provides me with benefits. I'm eligible for a pension. Now that I've been at my job for like 6 years now, I'm eligible for pension. So it is what it is. That's how I see it. So, it would be nice. And plus, even though I make a good amount of money here you know, on YouTube. It's not that much for me to quit my job and just, you know, do this full time. But I feel like even if I did make enough money to do this full time, I would still work my job. I probably wouldn't make it my full time job. It would probably be my part time because I would still be able to get my benefits. But at the same point in time, I would still have some money. If this don't work out, if I go through a slow period, I still got that to lean back on, you know? So it is what it is. So a lot of the times when you're in the industry, you have to do a multitude of things to make sure the money is coming. You know what I mean? So her and the what is it? The manager, they talk about the difficult meeting that they had with Xscape. And Lily was basically saying, this ain't never been done before. We need to put all egos aside and think about what's more important. And that is really the show at hand. It's the show, it's the fans. You know what I mean? Like, this is something that people would want to see. They want to see these two big girl groups do they thug thizzle. They already seen it with, you know, the versus battle. So why not come together and do it again, but do it even bigger than we would have normally did it to begin with? You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like at the end of it all, it's not a tour. It's one show. It's not an Xscape tour. And I feel like what Todd said last week, if this was your tour, you can headline all day and we wouldn't mind opening for you. But this is a show with the both of us. It's a collaborative effort. It's not an Xscape effort. It's a SWV and Xscape effort. So therefore, with that being said, you know what I mean? With that being said, this is going to be a co-headlining show. You know, we're not going to do that. This is going to be co-headlining, and that's it. That's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. It's going to be co-headlining, and that's just that on that. And I definitely feel that. If this is a tour, then I understand SWV opening. But then, you know, when it comes down to it, it's not a Xscape show. It's a SWV and Xscape show. It's a collaborative thing. It's not a tour. It's just a show. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And with me loving both groups, I want to see a tour with them. You know, I want to see it. I don't care what nobody say. I want to see the tour because I love them both. So I'm with Lily on it. And you know what? Lily has always been my favorite member of SWV. She always been my favorite member, child, like, period. So we go into Tamika and Taj. Now, Tamika is asking Taj, how does she feel about being in Atlanta? You know, Taj was like, oh, I'm missing my baby. It's his senior year. You know, he's about to look at colleges and stuff like that. And I just missed it. I just miss him, you know? And Tamika was like, girl, please. He is glad your ass is gone, honey. He is glad that you gone. He about to have him a good time while you gone. And honestly, Tamika, I don't disagree, baby, because I remember when my mama, like, I remember being 18 or 19. My mother had left for her class reunion, right? She left for Mexico. They went to Mexico for her class reunion. And she took my sister and brother down to Jackson to stay with my auntie for the 5 days that she was gone. But I stayed at home. She trusted me enough to stay at home. I think she left me some money to eat with and all types of stuff. Baby, as soon as my mama was gone, I called up my friends. Baby, we had a whole party at their house. We cooked us some rotel. We had some pizza. We had some wings and stuff. Baby, we lived it up at their house. Had the music up as loud as we wanted to have it. Baby, we had us a good time. Like, I had me the best time of my life, honey, when my mama was gone. I had the time of my life. So when Tamika said that, I said, girl, you ain't lying. I know he probably had him a good time while Taj ain't at home. Because I know I had me a good time when my mama wasn't home. When she left and went on her class reunion trip to Mexico, baby, I had me the best time. I had a blast with my friends. I wasn't having sex or nothing back then. I was still a damn virgin. But, you know, it's whatever. But if I wasn't one, I would have been having sex. I'm just saying. Anyway. We can move on to the next. Let's see. They discuss, you know, Tamika wants the show. Like, she wants the show to happen. Taj wants the show to happen too. And then, you know, they start discussing like different sets. Like, Tamika got all these big ideas. And, you know, there was a time where Tamika didn't really have nothing to do with the creative process at all. She didn't really have nothing to do with the creative process at one point in time. So it was kind of like, you know, well, girl, Tasha and Candy gonna be the one that's dealing with the creative process. I'm just here for the ride. You know what I mean? She want to bring out horses and stuff like that, and I'm just like, girl, don't nobody want no stanky horses on those stage. Don't nobody want that, Tamika. Like, you know, I love you to death, girl, but no, ma'am. Baby, we don't need that. Who told you that we needed that, girl? We don't need that. You want to bring horses and stuff out there. What is the purpose of the horses, Tamika? That's the part I'm trying to get. This is part of the reason why I love Tamika, because she's so extra. You know what I mean? Like, the girl is extra as I don't know what. You know what I mean? But she's here for, like someone said in the comments, she's here for the togetherness. She really don't have no ego. She just wants to, you know, she just wants to do the thing. You know, she just wants to have a good show. That's all she really wants. You feel what I mean? So I definitely get it and I understand it. Most definitely. So let's take a look. See, now where we at now? So we're going to SWV and Xscape. Now, before everybody comes, you know, everybody's over charges, you know, Coco and Lily over there. And it's kind of like this. The food ain't good. Like Lily don't like the ham and shit that what is it that Taj done gave them. She don't like the ham. You know, she don't like the ham. She ain't here for the ham. She's just not here for the ham, honey. And you know, I'm a foodie myself. And baby, I don't want no ham. I don't want no food that's nasty. Okay, you better come with it if you're gonna feed me. Come with it, okay? Coco said that she hopes for a better meeting because that last meeting was not the business. It was not the business at all. And that's just what it is. That wasn't ham. Well, the shit looked like ham, y'all. So, you know, I just called it as I saw it, and I saw ham. Listen, I'm just saying, y'all know I'm country in small town as a mother. So y'all know that sometimes I don't be knowing. We don't do that. If it look like ham to us, it's gonna look like ham. Girl, I'm just saying. Y'all know I'm southern and small town. It's just I don't know what y'all know that. But anyway, but she's hoping for a better meeting. So everybody is there. Tamika is bringing the ideas to the table. She's bringing ideas to the table and everything. Like, she talked about everything that her and Taj discussed when they went out, you know, for lunch and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So after that, Coco was like, okay, everybody's happy-go-lucky and all that stuff, and it's great that we're all happy-go-lucky. But what's going on with this headline stuff? Like, are we co-headlining? Are we headlining? Like, what we doing? And so Candy, they was like, Candy, we gonna start with you. And Candy was like, oh my God, I'm just gonna go with whatever my group gonna go with. So here go Tasha. Just to stop all the BS, we just gonna co-headline. Co-headline it is. Co-headline. I agree with you, Tasha. Co-headline. That's the best answer. It's the most neutral answer. It's the answer that everybody needs to have. But girl, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And I'm going to tell you why I'm telling Tasha to shut up, okay? I'm going to tell you why I'm telling her to shut up. Because just listen to what I'm saying. Because I definitely agree with what Tasha is saying. I agree with her. It needs to be co-headlining. But are you even going to show up? Why you even got an opinion? Are you even going to come to the show? Are you even going to perform with the girls? Are you gonna perform with the girls while you sitting up here talking about we gonna go co-headline? Who is we? Is you gonna be there? That's the question that need answers. Is you gonna be there? While you talking about what we gonna do? We ain't did nothing for a while now. So what are we talking about? Are you gonna come to the show? Like, how you gonna speak for the group and then you ain't even talking to them girls? It don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense to me. So, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Even though I do agree with her, trust and believe me, I do. Don't take it from me. I agree with her. It needs to be co-headline. But girl, you ain't even been talking to your group. You don't even with your group, period. So it's just like, girl, no, No, I don't. I don't. Like, it is what it is. I can't with her. I can't. Like, period. So that's the only thing that I say. But at the same point in time, Kenny was like, Tasha is funny. All of my group members did not want to co-headline, but they're gonna let me take the whole blame, and then everybody gonna be like, oh, it was Candy's fault. Oh, it was because they did let her just sit up there and sink on that ship by herself. Like, she spoke up for them and all that, and they didn't say nothing. They just let her sink on that ship all by herself. Stop speaking up for them grown heifers. You shit. Somebody else got to speak. And just looking at that, I was just like, Candy can't stand Tasha. It's pretty clear that Candy cannot stand Tasha, and rightfully so. She can't stand Tasha, child. She can't stand her, and it is what it is. She can't stand Tasha. And girl, I understand, baby, because guess what? I can't stand her either. So it is what it is. I can't stand her either, girl. I can't stand her. Because she get on my nerves. Like, it's just funny to me how she got so much to say right now, but she don't do nothing with the group. She don't do anything with the group, but she got so much to say. It's like, girl, okay, girl, it is what it is, I guess. So anyway, we're gonna move on to the next child because Tasha is goofy. So while they were sitting up there talking about it, Tamika was talking about the ideas, like trying to put like creative input into this show and things that she feels that they should do, just throwing out ideas. Tasha got mad. She said, it's funny how Tamika is now trying to take my spot, trying to take my spot and stuff like that with the whole creative aspect. She's never really been a part of that. It was always me. I was always the one doing it. And, half the time she wasn't even there. She wasn't even being there. So it was kind of like, so you want to take that from me, but go ahead. If you want to take that from me, go ahead. But you already took the sisterhood from me. So what do I know? When I tell you, this Summer's Eve looking girl gets on my nerves. I promise you she gets on my nerves. Tasha finds any reason to be an asshole. Her attitude stinks. Like, it's like when she comes into the room, a whole thunderstorm comes into the room when she comes into the room. She gets on my nerves. Like, and I just can't with her. Her attitude just sucks to me. And it's just like, girl, what is your problem? And you supposed to be of God and doing music for the loud and all that other stuff, but you're not acting like you of God, like you acting like a whole devil, and you following up behind your brain, which is your husband. And I just can't with her. You not even being like, how you mad with Tamika because she's trying to put something into the show? That's more than what the hell you doing. That's more than what you doing. You don't even talk to them girls. You don't even make an effort to do nothing. You don't even make an effort to be creative with these girls. So how are you mad because Tamika is trying to pretty much bring some ideas out? Like, Tamika is just trying to do something that that she hasn't done. Like, Tamika is growing up. She wants to have a part of the situation. Like, she wants to have more of a say-so and stuff. Like, for a long time, she listened to you. She listened to Candy. You know what I mean? It's just like, girl, what are you doing? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like Tasha, like, go somewhere and sit down. Like, you really don't care. So why are you even here? Like, it's just like her attitude just gets on my nerves. Like, why are you even here, girl? Why even come? If you don't want to be around these girls, if you don't want to do nothing with these girls, then why even show up? Why even be here? Why even do this? Why even do that? If you want nothing to do with them. Like, Tamika wants a voice, and you're mad because you're no longer that for her. She doesn't need you to be her voice anymore. So you can get over it. Or maybe that's something that you just can't get over, that she's her own voice at this point. Like, Xscape just need to be like Fantasia. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. Like, girl, come on. Let's like she tried like Nikki said in the chat. She's trying to do her part in the group. Let her do that. Let her have a moment. But you want to be the only one with a moment. Like, girl, ugh. She's so whack. She's such a effing white. Like, heavy. You got so heavy, baby. Like, girl. Anyway, so we get into Coco, Tasha, and Candy. Now they all meet up at the studio to talk about this set list, you know? And so, you know, Candy comes in and she's singing Week by SWV. Whenever Week comes on, you know what I'm saying? Everybody sings. Like, I don't care where I'm at. Week comes on at the store that I work at, and I stop what I'm doing and start singing. I'll walk through that whole store and sing that whole song out loud by myself. I don't care what nobody had to say. So Coco still don't want Jalen to sing. She still wants Jalen to be, you know, a dentist or whatever. But, you know, it is what it is. So then, you know, they discuss the set list, and Tasha ain't giving nothing. Like, they asking Tasha questions. Tasha ain't got nothing to say. And it's just, to me, it's like, you're not even trying. Like, you're not even trying to give any input on nothing. Candy and Coco is working together, coming up with a set list. They asking for your opinion on the set list. You ain't got nothing to say. And another thing that irks me, why in the hell does Tasha always want Xscape to open up their shows with some damn Feel So Good? As much as I love Xscape, most people don't even remember no damn Feel So Good. They should never open up with no Feel So Good, period. Never. They should always open with Just Kicking It and close with Understanding. Why? I never understood why Tasha even always say open up with Feel. Because I remember on the first show they did, Still Kicking It, she wanted to open up with Feel So Good. Why open up with Feel So Good? Don't nobody remember that song. There's some people that do, but when some people think about Xscape, they think about Just Kicking It. They think about, you know, Understanding. They think about My Little Secret. They think about Who Can I Run To? They think about Even Tonight, for example. Ain't nobody trying to open up with no damn Feel So Good. Why? Clap my hands, stomp my feet. Every little thing that you do to me feels so good. Feels so good. Like, no, that's not a song to open up a show with. That you don't open up a show with no damn Feel So Good. Who told you to open up with Feel So Good? Feel So Good? Feel So Good is the opener? No. It's not even y'all biggest. Well, I mean, it was a top 10, but I mean, that's not a song for an opening. Like, when I go to an Xscape concert, I don't want y'all to open up with Ladies. How often do you have a man that makes you want to cry? A man that makes you want to laugh, sister? No. We do not open up with no Feel So Good. Open up with Just Kicking It and close with Understanding. Let's be for real. We don't want that. We don't want you to open up with Feel So Good. I wish you would take that out of your mind. No. And Candy also mentioned that Tasha doesn't like to sing The Arms of the One Who Loves You. And I'm like, why? One of y'all biggest records. It's bigger than Feel So Good, as a matter of fact. Like, that's a Diane Warren classic, to be honest. Like, why you don't like singing it? Why? Don't you like singing The Arms of the One Who... Okay. Coco said, have you thought about this list at all? And Tasha was like, I really haven't given any thought to this list. Like, to be honest, I really haven't. And so Coco was like, well, why not? And so, because I got a lot going on. You ain't got nothing going on besides trying to figure out if you're going to sign that deal with Motown. That's the only thing. It's like, you're not even trying, Tasha. Like, you're not trying to do anything. It's like you want to be a Debbie Downer. Like, it's like, girl, why are you here? Like, why are you here, girl? Why are you here, honey? Because it's not giving. It's not giving. It's not giving at all. And it's just like, girl, no. Like, it's like you don't care. It's like, why show up to the meetings? Why show up to like us being in the studio trying to pick out a song for the set list? Why even do that if you don't care? It's the last of your priorities. So why are you even here? So it's like she got on my nerves. That whole scene with Tamika, Taj, and Steve was fucking hilarious. Okay, it was hilarious because they were talking about that set and everything that Tamika and Taj wanted was going over the damn budget. And I'm just like, y'all need to be practical. Y'all need to be affordable because y'all are calling out all types of stuff. Y'all need to call it out, child. Cause it's like y'all, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much, period. I swear y'all doing too much. Like, it is what it is. Y'all doing too much now. Like, y'all going all the way over the budget, child. Like, y'all going all the way over the budget. And it just ain't working. It ain't working, baby. It's just not working. It's not working at all. Ooh, Speak On It is on. It's like 7,000 folks up in there, child. Damn, that's why y'all leaving me. Y'all going over to watch Speak On It. At this point, I feel like I'm going to have to do my lives after Speak On It goes off, child. Because that's where the party be at. The party be at Speak On It. But I got to get it out the way because I got to go watch Speak On It. Because I got to do content on Speak On It. But anyway, child. But thank y'all for being here. So Candy and Don Juan, they meet up and they discuss the studio meetup and stuff like that. And they was talking about how Tasha is not cooperative. She's not creative. She's not doing anything. And Don Juan was like, well, what is the reason? Why is she not cooperating? Why is she not, joining in with the rest of the girls? And so she's like, well, from my understanding, she got a gospel deal. And then that's when Don Juan started talking, and then they started talking about the gospel album. And Don Juan was like, the gospel people are just like country people. They're not just gonna let you in. You got to prove yourself. You got to do this. You got to do that. And I know a lot of folks don't like Don Juan. You know what I mean? Don Juan is a lot of stuff, but Don Juan was telling the damn truth. And a lot of the times Don Juan be telling the truth, and sometimes the truth y'all don't want to hear, but Don Juan was actually telling what we all call the truth. He definitely was telling the truth, baby. He was telling the truth, and I don't care what nobody got to say about that. He was definitely telling the truth, because it's like the gospel world is like that. Like, you got to prove yourself, as far as gospel is concerned. You got to prove yourself. You got to make sure that you are what the people want. And she still ain't even told them about the gospel group, about the gospel album at all. It's like she has yet to say anything about it, which is effed up. And it's like, why every time you get an opportunity to do a solo album, you got to give your group the kiss? I don't get it, and I don't understand, and I don't think I ever understand it. Like, what's the point of you doing it? Like, you always give your group the kiss every time you get an opportunity to do something else outside of the group. And I just think that it's messed up. But like I said, hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. But anyway, it's like every time you get a deal or every time you get another opportunity, you always do that. And it's crazy to me. It's really crazy to me. And I feel like, I'm not saying that you don't have any right to go out and do something on your own. You're supposed to do that. In a group, there's some freedom. But at the end of the day, I just feel like you should have told the group what you were doing. I mean, when you're a part of the group, they have to know what you're doing outside of the group. It's called communication. You know what I mean? So yeah, you want to get your solo deal, you want to do something, go ahead and do it. But you ain't got to be about it. You ain't got to do that. But that's the route that she takes every time. I mean, it's just messed up. So Coco, Taj, and Jayen, they're at Pressed, I guess, and they discuss Jayen wanting to leave school. Coco says that Jayen deals with depression, and that's why she keeps him so close. I kind of figured he did. Taj was basically discussing plan Bs with him. And I'm going to say this. Everything that Taj said was the truth. Although I'm the type of person that feels like you should never try to force someone to, really do something that they really don't want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you don't, like, I'm never in the business of that. Like, if a person don't want to go to school, then I don't feel like we should force them to go. You feel what I'm saying? Or, or if they want to do this, then they should be able to do it. Or if they want to do that, they should be able to do it. Or if they don't want to go to school, they ain't got to go. So that's how I feel. But Taj said, when I want you to know that when I was 18, I dropped out of college because my career with SWV took off. And when SWV broke up, I had nothing to fall back on. I had to work for a coffee company answering the phones all day. And I was making $9 an hour, but I was paying my bills. But had I had something to fall back on, things would have been different. And I hear what Taj is saying. I agree with that. Sometimes you do need something to fall back on. It's smarter to have something to fall back on. And I don't think it's more of a, I'm going to force him to do it. It's more so, if this music thing don't work out, you can have something else to do. Because like we all say, the industry is rough. The industry don't give up. They will use you and abuse you, and they will throw you away. That's basically what she's saying. Because she been there already. After the group broke up, they didn't need Taj and Lily no more because they had Coco. They had the person that was their gasoline. They had the person that they needed. They didn't need them anymore. So they was disposed of. And that's pretty sad that they were. But, and after that, Taj went and got her degree. So, she's speaking from experience. You know what I mean? When the singing career didn't work out, she had to find another way to get her hustle on. She worked at that call center and she got her degree. Then she met her man. So it is what it is. So I feel what they're saying. I think I see it from both sides. Like I said, I still feel like no one should make someone do something that they don't want to do. But I do think that it's absolutely okay to have something to fall back on. You should always have something that you can fall back on at any given moment. Always have something to fall back on. Always. Let's see. Xscape. This is the last scene of the night. Candy, Tiny, and Tamika, they're rehearsing without Tasha. Like they're sitting up, doing their thing. And Tasha's not there. And Candy was like, okay, this is all good and all. Like, we're having us a good time. We're rehearsing, but where's Tasha? Like, they got a spot date coming up that they got to rehearse for, and they ain't been able to do it. So now they're trying to, get their stuff together. But Tasha, as usual, isn't there. So Candy was like, is Tasha coming? Because we got to rehearse for this show. And then she was like, have you talked to her? And they was like, have you talked to her? And then she was like, Tamika was like, no, I haven't talked to her. So then we go over to the other side and we see Latasha in yet another blonde wig. Who told Latasha to put on these blonde wigs? I am so tired of her with these blonde wigs. Every time I turn around, she got on a blonde wig. Who told her to put that on? Who told her to put that on? I'm serious. Who told? Because I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, I don't like it at all. Like, it's not cute. I don't like them blonde wigs on her. Like, no, it just doesn't do it for me. And I ain't trying to talk about her or nothing like that, but it don't work for me. I don't like blonde on her. I don't. And then they be looking, no. Listen, I'm not gonna stay on that because you know how people are. You a gay man, don't talk about no woman in her hair. I ain't got time for that now. I don't. I ain't got time for it. So after all that, they, Latasha and Rocky, they're sitting in the kitchen at the house with the money that was spent, the house that they bought with Tamika's money. Let me stop playing. But anyway, they're sitting in the house and they're looking over like the solo deal, and Latasha was talking about how happy she is, and this is something that she's been wanting to do, and she's ready to sign her deal. Her husband jury is there with her, so she's ready to sign the deal. And she's happy. She's elated, you know, and that's just what the truth is. She's elated to sign the deal. So we go back over and they asked the road manager, look, is Tasha coming? The road manager said, I don't think so. I don't think she's coming. So I don't think she said she thinks she's not coming. I think she said she wasn't coming. So that's when Candy started going on. And then she was like, so is she even coming to the show? And then the road manager was like, well, when y'all go to sound check, can y'all sound check her mic? And then Candy said, so she's not gonna be coming to sound check either? And now Candy started going off. She said she is definitely treating us like she Diana Ross and we the Pips. No, I mean, and we the Supremes. As a matter of fact, no, she treating us like she Gladys Knight and we the Pips. She's treating us like that. And I don't like that. I don't like that. And Candy was basically saying, when are we going to stand up for ourselves and when are we going to put our foot down? Why do we always allow her to do these type of things? Or why do we allow her to do this? Or why do we allow her to do that? And we always have to wait on her. We always have to do this with her. It's always her, what she want to do. She don't communicate with us. She don't talk to us. We trying to get a show. We trying to get this paper. She's not even involved. So what's really going on? And I agree with Candy 100%. I agree with her. Latasha is not going about this the right way. And one can say, well, when they was doing Xscape 3, when they first got back together, Candy didn't want to do no music with them. But see, Candy was upfront about what she wanted to do and what she was willing to do. Candy said from the very beginning that she didn't want to do no brand new music with Xscape because she didn't want to tarnish her legacy. Because she know that the folks ain't going to buy these new albums that they put out. They're not going to buy that. Ask SWV. They didn't buy the last 2 albums that they put out. Now, I'm not against Xscape doing doing new music. It don't have to be an album. Like they could do like a little 8-song EP like they did when it was just when it was Tasha, Tamika, and Tiny. You know, I could see that. But you know, yeah. So it's like Candy was upfront about what she was willing to do and what she didn't want to do. She was upfront with that. This mother is not upfront with nothing. She ain't even telling these girls that she got a solo deal. She ain't telling these girls that she's even working on a solo deal. She ain't telling them nothing. She leaving them in the dark. They all out here at rehearsal and you sitting up here with this crunchy wig on with your cheating husband talking about a solo deal with a gospel label. Like that's what you doing. And I don't think that that's right. I think that that's effed up, to be honest. Like, are you serious? Candy has a point. She talking about sisterhood and all this other stuff, but you're not trying to get the bag. You just focusing on yourself. You have had an effed up attitude since this show started, and you want to blame everything on editing and stuff. Oh, it's all editing fault. Editing is the reason why I look this way. Editing is the reason for this. Editing is the reason for that. No, editing ain't the reason for a damn thing. You look like that because you look like that. You the one who said the BS. You the one who, like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. And honestly though, I really, 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 really hope that this gospel album does wonders for you. I really hope that it does. Because at the end of the day, it's messed up that you sitting up here treating these girls the way that you're treating them. It is. It is. It's really messed up that you're doing that. And it is what it is. Like, I really hate that you're doing them like that. I hate that you're doing them like that. It's effed up that you're doing that. It is. It's effed up that you're doing them like that. You wanted this group back so bad when y'all first got back together. Practically begged Candy to come back to this group, basically. But now, you know what I'm saying? You want to act like that, like you bigger and better than this group. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's not cool. That's not right. And everybody sees your attitude for what it is. Even like somebody said in the comments, even Coco picked up on how nasty and disgraceful your attitude really is. Like the tension is just effed up. And you want to blame everybody but yourself for your action. It's everybody else's fault. Oh, Tasha, Tamika trying to make me look bad. Oh, Candy is not trying to help my relationship with my sister. Oh, is this, is that? Like, girl, really? So you don't take any accountability for anything that you're doing. Like, you don't take any accountability for nothing that you're doing at all. Like, you don't take any accountability for the stuff that you do. It's everybody's fault but yours. It's everybody's fault but yours. It's everybody's fault. Everybody got so much to say. Everybody, like, it's everybody's fault. You and your husband don't take no accountability for nothing because it's everybody else's fault. It's everybody else's fault. You don't care about that group. You using the Xscape name so you can go out by yourself and put out a gospel album. And you waited until y'all started this reality show so you could talk about this gospel album and promote it. But what's going to happen if the album not successful for you? Then what? It's going to be Candy and Tiny fault then? It's going to be Tamika fault too? If they don't want to stream it, because people really don't be buying shit, no way. If they don't want to stream it, they don't want to stream it. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of Tasha. And I'm sick of Tasha's little flunkies that want to come over here on my platform and tell me what I need to be saying and telling me I don't need to do this. I don't need to take no sides. You a commentator. You don't need to take no sides. If you don't like the way I do my shit, you can go make your own YouTube channel. That's how I feel. My opinion is that Tasha is the problem. One could say that Candy got a big ego too. But at the same time, Tasha's attitude make Candy look like look like she got a damn halo. Tasha is the one that's not trying. Candy trying. Tasha not trying to do nothing. Which is what everybody's issue is with her. She's not trying to do anything. She always look like she smells something. But she do smell something. She smell herself. That's what she smells. Herself. And we can scream and yell about, oh, it's more than just Tasha. I don't care what none of y'all got to say. Tasha is the one that's standing out. She's being problematic. Period. I understand some of y'all don't like Candy. I understand that. But Candy's ego ain't, just like Babyface said, Candy ego not affecting the whole group. Tasha's ego is. That's what make it different. I know some of y'all don't like Candy. And at the end of the day, Candy is not innocent. I ain't never said that. Ain't nobody, and no one in the situation is innocent at all. But Tasha is the problem. She got a solo deal. She ain't even telling the group about it. She not showing up to shit. She not showing up to rehearsal. She coming to meetings with an attitude. She act like she don't want to be a part of nothing. She don't want to give her opinion on nothing. She ain't thinking about nothing because she's been having other things on her plate. Okay, and you think ain't nobody else dealing with nothing either? Girl, bye. Please. If you don't get out my face with the bull, I know some. But it is what it is. I mean, whatever. Like, so we're going to move on to the very last part with LaTasha talking about her happiness with the group. You know, she's singing background. She's doing it because she wants to, not because somebody else didn't show up. She's not having to deal with no negative vibes, bad energy when she's the negative vibes and the bad energy for everybody in the room. Like, girl, go somewhere and sit down, Tasha. Like, it's like then every time Tasha speaks, she victimizes herself. She makes herself out to be the victim every time she opens up her mouth. Every time she opens her mouth, she's the victim. And I'm over it. Absolutely, positively over it. Tired of it. You're always the victim. You're never wrong. You don't see nothing wrong with you not telling your group members that you got a solo deal. It looks sneaky. It looks snakish. And at this point, Xscape is over with. With all the stuff that I've been, spilling and putting in the videos and stuff like that, Xscape over with at this point. With all the stuff that you and your husband been doing, going on, calling Tasha K, telling all these lies on folks, like it's over with. It's over with, honey. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. And that's just it. Because it's becoming too much at this point. Way too much. I hate it. But y'all, that was pretty much the end of my review. This episode was good, but it wasn't action-packed like the other episodes have been, the first 3 episodes. But, we had to slow it down just a little bit. We had to slow it down a little bit, because we don't want it to be too much drama where it's so draining. But we had to slow it down just a little bit. But hopefully you all enjoyed the review. I really do. I hope you guys enjoyed it and everything like that. Thank you guys for just the support, period. Y'all have really been showing up and showing out for me these last couple of weeks. And I really appreciate this last week, really. Thank you all for all of your support. Thank you to all the new subscribers that I got and steady comment. Thank you guys for everything. I really appreciate it. Shout out to all y'all. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. I got to go watch Speak on It. And I still got to look at the interview that the Scott sister's father did, because I haven't seen it yet. So I gotta watch that tonight as well, so I can make my notes for that video. But I definitely gotta watch Speak on It first, child. Y'all know I gotta watch Speak on It first. And if anybody calls me, it ain't nothing personal. My phone's still on Do Not Disturb right now. It's gonna stay on Do Not Disturb until I'm done doing my work. And I'm sorry, but it is. But y'all, I'm out of here, y'all. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. Also, be sure to if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, Instagram, and IG is all at the bottom of the video, all right, at the bottom in the description box. So with that being said, you guys, I am out of here. As we close this video out, make sure you guys are leaving blue hearts in the chat for my girl, Danita Rashawn. We're out of here until the next video. I will holler at you guys a little bit later. Bye.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tremel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tremel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.